Hello, this is Jared, blind oxygen not included, on a split Ceres asteroid with only one duplicate on hard mode. Last episode we set up this environment here, so we got some pips in, did planting in a very cold area. Now we got plume squash right inside our stable where we get a mammoth, making it so that I don't have to go around and collect plume squash and do harvesting. Now I'm looking at the skills and I'm thinking to myself, well, would like to sign more as time goes on, but I also want to make sure morale stays high. So starting off with creating a place for a nature reserve, I'm going to throw a pip in here. I put this Adelia seal, looked at a couple different plants, and I know this environment is going to get warmer as time goes on. Adelia plants, I believe, go up to 5 degrees worse. If you compare that to pike apple, that can only withstand minus 14, and plume squash, that goes to minus 14 as well. The other one is this aloe vera. That one goes up to 0. So that one seems to be the best. So I already have one planted. We'll get 2 more. Not sure if that pike apple's in the way or not, but we'll take that out. While the pip is doing that, let's, land of getting natural tile right here. So I want 4 plants. 3 are going to be right in this zone. 4th one's going to be right here. And then the other aspect is I have to start blocking off everything so that we trap all this inside in each reserve area. So I'll start doing this all the way up. Currently, we've got 2 of these Adelia flowers. Now we're getting some mesh tiles and doors all the way out. While working on all this mesh tiling and doors, I see there's some oxylite. Might want to use some of this, so I'm going to take a little bit to grab some, sneak it in base. Oh, that's right. We got to up our priority, don't we? After digging some oxylite, now gathering some clumps together. Up there gathering, we've got a ton of this stuff. Move that over right here. Move, 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 move. Hey. Alright, I'll go collect some more. Alright, after a little bit of gathering, we have a ton of oxylite. And this was a little bit of advice from IBN Moe. Essentially put it in some liquid. I mean, we've got some liquid right there, so we can actually save that for later when I want it, rather than let it go out as oxygen, because we do have our own oxygen system at this point, electrolyzer. We have to make multiple trips for this. Then when I want to bring in some oxylite, say for like a further area down here that ever gets a little bit lower, I'll have the option to do that with some nice oxylite. Alright, with that, let's get back to finishing up this project. Pip, how are you? Oh, we're having an issue. Why is there only 2 plants? And there is a seed in there. Something's going wrong. I've got 2 pips. Okay, I can investigate this. After staring at this for far too long, I realized that mammoth here is hiding this Adelia flower on us. So let's knock that out so the pips can plant. There we go. Oh, instantly. Just like that. Okay, with that, let's put a door right here and get those pips to plant something right here. Just need maybe temporary tiles or even door like that. Once these doors are in, we'll open this door. And we can place our arc sign. Let's see, make that out of granite. Put that right there. Oh, and I don't think I have enough seeds in there. Let's grab one and throw it in. What do you got for me? Some sand, actually. Could be useful for filtration. Here we are. Oh, wait. Oh, you had a plant in there. But what plant was that? What's growing? Ah, pike apple. Okay. I mean, it'd be okay, but might as well switch it out to something that can get a little bit warmer in the future. Now that we get 4 plants, we'll relocate these pips to a much safer area. With the pips gone, let's get rid of this door. And that should give us a nature reserve. Hey, look at that. Nature reserve. Next project is to bring the ladder and the fire pole down lower. Next phase is relocate a little bit of ethanol, combine it with this little patch down here. Next, we'll seal this back up so that we get our nature reserve. And from this point on, we'll start digging down, getting a ladder and a fire pole right left of this central nature reserve. Gonna start off this cycle giving out a skill. Let's get super duper hard digging. It's gonna give us the ability to dig through obsidian. You can see what some of these geysers are. Plus, there's gonna be a lot of digging down, exploring, so figure the extra digging support wouldn't be a bad idea. Before we go any further down, let's get rid of some of this carbon dioxide. I'm going to store it away here in this gas reservoir. Got our wire and our pipe. Just need the gas reservoir and pump. And now we can start pumping out some carbon dioxide. We are out of pemmican, so I think I might go up here and attack this critter. I think we've got, yeah, it's a tame version. Attack them as well. I think it's just a bunch of pemmican cooking. Just making sure we're only attacking tame versions of these critters. Where's this egg? That's at 78%. Currently at absolutely nothing. We do have some fried mushroom I'm able to eat for the next little bit. But it shouldn't take too long till we get more pemmican. Actually, I'm just going to make sure I give the command to send the whole... Oh, hold on. Is that going into there? Let's make a higher priority of getting it in the fridge first. As soon as we've got meat, let's put it in the fridge as a whole. There we go. That's better. Pipsqueak. So I've got to watch this until oxygen gets down to say about this level. Okay, I think we made it to the point where we have enough carbon dioxide out of the way. I'll just give a good amount of time for making pemmican. So we are running low in tallow, though we do have lots of meat. Fortunately, we've got this guy up here, and I already see he's laid an egg, so I can get 50 kilograms of tallow without having to teleport over to this world to get extra tallow. There is a lot here that's waiting for me, though, in the future. I think I've got a bin here. Tallow, maybe up that high priority so we don't have to go make small trips up and down all the time. So we are up to now 175,000 calories of pemmican after a good while of running some micro mushers. That is enough for 70 cycles of food. Next, we're just moving some of these quartz out of the way. One was up here, one's going to be down here. We're then going to push some of this liquid to the left, making room to get a ladder and a fire pole down like this. Really concentrating on getting this little section done. I blocked the dupe in this zone until this is made, otherwise they're going to keep running back. They're also going to get a little bit of stressed on this project. but we'll take care of their stress after this little section is done. Digging out this area, just that this doesn't flow all the way up. Continuing. Oh, all right, you can go away now. We'll be back at this next cycle. It's come at a bit of cost and stress. We finally cleared out this little section. Just need to push this little liquid here over the way. Do that with a little bit of snow. That liquid out of the way, we can start going down. We'll have a quartz to go with this, so we can see with some construction. We'll go through a little bit of snow, do some digging. Oh, careful not to get stuck down there, though. So we're going to be going down and down. See, we've got a couple of things that are in our way. First of all, a little bit of bleach stone. That's going to emit some chlorine, so we're going to store that right here. And then we've got these plants, which have zombie spores associated with them. We want to be very careful around those as well. And there is the chlorine coming out of some bleach stone, so we'll put that in here. Make that a high priority thing. And keep digging down. Once we reach this point, we're going to go around the side here. Start digging at these plants from underneath themselves. So we dig down here, taking some bleach stone, up to be stored down there. Then after digging these out, let's fill them in with snow from the diagonal. Should be taking out this third plant here pretty soon. Just catch our breath for a second. Here we go, and if we fill in all this area, the zombie spore will be completely gone. Pips aren't supposed to be down here, but if they do, what would happen if they pick one of these up and plant it? That could be bad. So we're going to have a storage for those sporchid plants. Be put right in here, safe from pips. With an area to store these sporchid plants, we're going to continue digging until we get to the bottom, which won't be that long. After touching the bottom of the asteroid, now I'm widening this channel so that it's easy for carbon dioxide to flow down. After opening this channel, now putting a pump down at the bottom, looking for not oxygen. If that's the case for 2 minutes, it's going to send some of this up to our storage that we put in earlier. Right like this. Might as well join in to that point. One of the wild Bamas has died, creating a bit of meat, so I'll spend some time making some pemmican. Oh, I've got more pemmican, almost 20,000 calories. See this guy here? I wouldn't mind ramping up on just a little bit more supplies, but the pemmican that this guy was eating is getting pretty low, so I'm going to do a little collection over here. Trying to not do this too much. Oh, see that we've got something here for us. A little omelet. Let's make sure we take that and relocate it down here. But yeah, I don't want to have to be going around to get plume squash too often, but I just want to ramp up this a little bit. Just so I can leave to another asteroid. Not have to worry about this guy not producing many eggs while I'm away, since I can't ranch. See little pieces of polluted oxygen, so we're just going to put a deodorizer right in here. With a bunch of plume squash loaded in here. And a deodorizer that's ready to go. Just needs a little bit of filtration. We'll get back to digging down again. Or building down, rather. Now that I get a pump in place with some automation, just marking floors of height 4 all the way down. With the floor markers in place, now I'm digging in here, just so that we can get rid of some of this carbon dioxide that's on this side. It'd be lovely if we could make that get out of the way, because it's been very difficult anytime I want to go in this zone. With this, not only do I have a ladder and a fire pole to get down in this zone, but so all the carbon dioxide that's been piling up here can finally get out of the way. So next thing I'm doing is opening a path open to this supply teleporter input. Going to make some granite tiling so we can get in there quick. After we do this one, we'll make a path over to the output as well. With this teleportation equipment opened up with an easy path from the ladder system, we'll go down and do the same thing over here. After reaching this point, we've got a quartz to carve out. We've got some tiling to go in, and decided I'm going to keep some plume squash growing here. And then we probably don't need it at this point. And just a few more tiles to go till we get a nice easy path to the supply teleporter output. So this is going to make it really easy when I want to get to either of these buildings, which I'm definitely going to be doing once I start exploring this asteroid over here a little bit more. So next up, we're just going to connect a wire, take out this old battery manual generator, so that our convey loader that goes to the teleporter input is going to have some power. So now that I've got power to the conveyor loader, I figured we might as well get access to the teleportation equipment here. I blocked that off a while ago just to make sure that hydrogen doesn't flow up in this zone. So before we go in, we're going to put a wall right here. With the wall in place, we'll get a ladder and a fire pole going up. Cycle 200 and getting a little closer to both the transmitter and the receiver of the teleportation equipment. Well, this is where I think I'm going to leave it for today. So we've got a long ladder and fire pole that goes all the way down here. We're taking care of carbon dioxide. Another omelet. Tons and tons of food. Food's definitely not an issue. Make sure that gets put down here at some point. But we've got access, easy access to both teleportation equipment, both for material in and out, and for the dupe to be able to go in and out. And I think we are ready to do some very interesting things at this point. So anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully I will see you next time.